Welcome to this back and shoulder stretching session. We'll start in a few seconds. We have 20 exercises and we'll complete each exercise for 30 seconds. We'll start with neck rotations in a clockwise direction. Stand with your feet hip width apart and your shoulders rolled back, core engaged. From here, draw a big circle with your chin going in that clockwise direction. So go all the way down to your chin, off to the side, up towards the ceiling, and then back down on the side. In a few seconds, we'll change the direction. Alright, so continuing on with the neck rotations, but this time we're moving in a counterclockwise direction. In a few seconds, we'll go into shoulder rolls, starting in a forward direction. All right, so same position with the body here, but we are simply rolling the shoulders forward. So just think of creating a big circle or a small circle with your shoulders. So bring the shoulders forward, down, back, up, and just continue going with that motion. In a few seconds, we'll change the direction. All right, so same thing, but this time we are rolling the shoulders backwards. So shoulders are going up, back, down, and back to the front. Continuing on here, core is engaged. Don't forget to take some deep breaths as you warm up and stretch out your body. Shortly, we're going into some arm swings. Same position with your feet, cores engaged. Now allow the arms to hang loose. We're going to swing the arms forward and backwards, so front to back, just letting the shoulders roll and rotate naturally here, warming up the arms, the shoulders, a little bit of the back as well. All right, same thing here, but we're going up and down. So bring the arms up and then let them swing all the way down and back. And next up, we have a straight arm stretch coming up, starting with the right arm. Let's bring the right arm across the body and then grab your right wrist with your left hand and gently pull your arm across your body, feeling that stretch in your shoulder and your arm in your right arm. In a few seconds, we'll switch arms. All right, release, and now the left arm comes across the body. Grab that left wrist with your right hand, pull it across your body, and with each exhale, you can try to gently pull on the arm a little bit more to deepen the stretch. In a few seconds, we'll move on to a tricep stretch. Let's bring your right arm up, bend at the elbow, allow the right hand to drop towards your shoulder blades. From here, bring your left hand up and push down on your elbow to deepen the stretch in your right tricep.
You should know that I'll be there day and night. Nobody else can love you better.
In a few seconds, we'll switch sides. All right, bring the arm back down, and now let's extend the left arm up, bend the elbow, let the hand drop. Bring your right arm up and press down on your left elbow to, again, deepen that stretch in your tricep.
Just wanna. You're my dream, but I just wanna.
Next up, we'll move on to our torso. We have a side bend stretch coming up. Okay, so you want to widen your stance a little bit more. This is going to help you with balance. So shoulder width apart or a little bit wider. You can place your left hand on your hip. From here, reach overhead with your right arm, reaching towards your left side and feeling a stretch on the right side of your torso.
You my bunny, I'm your clock. From now to eternity, I give you all my heart.
In a few seconds, we'll switch sides. All right, come back to center. Now, right hand is on your hip and the left arm reaches overhead towards your right side, and you're feeling the stretch on the left side of your body this time. In 5 seconds, we'll go into a cat-cow stretch. Okay, let's go down on all fours. Wrists are below the shoulders and knees are below the hips. From here, arch your back upward into a cow position, then around your back, going into a cat position, just continuing to alternate between the two positions, moving with your breath. Next up, we have a thread the needle. And we'll stay down on all fours. From here, reach your right hand underneath you and towards your left side. Gently rest your right shoulder and head on the ground, feeling a stretch in that right arm and in your back.
I don't wanna waste what's left.
In 5 seconds, we'll come back to the tabletop position and go over to the other side. All right, so now we're leading with the left arm. Bring it underneath you, reach all the way as far as you can go on your right side, and place the left shoulder and head down on your mat.
Turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways.
In a few seconds, we'll go into a child's pose. Come back to a tabletop position. You can bring your knees out a little bit more and bring your feet together so your big toes touch. From here, keep your palms flat on the ground, but lower your hips towards your feet, feeling a stretch along your arms, your back, your hips. This is a great full body release. In a few seconds, we'll go over onto our back for a figure 4 stretch. Okay, so now we're flat on the ground. Bring your legs up. Your right ankle is resting on your left knee. Interlace your fingers around your left thigh and hamstring and pull the leg towards you, feeling that stretch in your right hip.
We'll go through.
Hold for a few more seconds. All right, you can let your legs back down, and now let's bring the legs back in. This time, a left ankle rests on your right knee, and you're pulling your right leg in to feel that stretch in your left hip. In a few seconds, we'll go into our last 2 stretches. We have a knee to chest, starting with the right leg. Let's get right into it. Both legs are extended. Then bring the right knee towards your chest and place your hands on the front of your knee or your shin and gently pull that leg towards your chest to deepen the stretch. You'll feel this in your right hip.
The horizon, turn us to thousands. We'll go.
In a few seconds, we'll release and switch over to the other leg. All right, so now the left leg comes up, knee to chest. Gently pull on your leg to bring it closer to you to deepen that stretch in your hip. Only have about 15 seconds left in this session. You're almost there, hang in there. Good work, session is complete.